employee. I was young in my career. I was multi-facility HR generalist. The salespeople would call us those MFHR people, but you know, salespeople. Yeah. I had broad shoulders. I played right along with that. I said, you're right, I am. And you watch out and keep yourself in line. But then again, I was a young buck. So, had an employee come to me, just terrible, awful asthma. It's a manufacturing environment, okay? Got good size, obviously. They actually had about 200 employees, so it was a good size. And I said, oh my gosh, please, however we can help you. Here's the documentation that we need. I need this back in 15 days. Had it right back. Okay, so this was serious. He was going to the doctor. He knew. Now remember when I said it's important to know your rights as an employer? How many employees know their rights? All of them. Okay. I love when an employee comes to me and says, the law says you have to do this. I'm there, well, I certainly need to look into it for you, whether I have to do it or not. And I'm not an attorney, but gosh golly. I would love to say, and when did you get your law degree? But I don't. Aren't there things we would all love to say to our employees? And it's funny, when I wrote the book, I was like, I'm going to write this book. I didn't include that part. That is the book I'm writing about just before I retire. I am not changing names either. I'm going for it. But anyway, the case of asthma. All right. He says, oh, Miss Karen, very respectful gentleman. I'm probably the same age as him. I'm Miss Karen. So he's playing this to the hilt. Okay, I'm like, not quite as cynical then in my career as I am now, which I try not to show that to employees. I joke amongst my peers about how cynical I am, but I truly do care about my employees that I'm responsible for. I honestly do, and I want to take care of them. I'm just like mom. I'm work mom until they cross me, and then. I'm not Miss Karen anymore. But anyway, so gave him the paperwork. I got the paperwork back from the doctor. I had medical confirmation that he had a serious condition that may require him to miss work. Has anyone seen a bugling elk before? They're very popular in Pennsylvania. Okay, they were not in his state, but I thought it was a really cool picture. So it comes along, and we're getting into wintertime, and the first hunting season rolls around. Okay? Anybody want to guess what happened? His asthma flared. Oh my heavens. Okay. Interesting. Friday to Monday. Okay. I'll let you have one on me. Okay? Next hunting season rolls around. Friday to Monday, our asthma flared. Hey, Doc, curious here. Remember so-and-so? And you said this and such on such and such a date? Just curious. Is it possible that Fridays and Mondays are consistent with your diagnosis? I'm not questioning the diagnosis, okay? First time out, doctor says, yeah, okay. Whose doctor would back them up? Mine would. I had a back injury at one point. My doctor asked me, do you want written out of work? I'm like, what? I'm in human resources, remember, doc? I'm not allowed to miss work. I'm not allowed to get hurt at work. So, doctor, first time I called to clarify, said, okay, thank you, appreciate it. Next hunting season rolls around, Thursday and Friday. Doctor said something to him. He still wasn't too smart because the Thursday and Friday was still a pattern of a weekend of an asthma flare-up tied to hunting season. Come on, work with me here. So Miss Karen calls the doctor again. Hey, doc, I have some really serious concerns here. You know, it's every long weekend of opening day for some such hunting season. Doesn't seem to matter time of year, doesn't seem to matter weather, doesn't seem to matter pollen count. Now, I'm not a doctor, but just want you to know, I'm going to send him for a second opinion along with his history of attendance. And oh, by the way, you said that he had a follow-up appointment coming up soon. I'm going to send new certification paperwork with him. Let me know what you decide after his appointment. You know, it's amazing his asthma cleared up. Either I am a miracle worker and can cure all ills of my employees, and I don't think I'm that good, or that was enough of a prompt for the doctor to have a conversation with him and say, knock it off. You're taking advantage of me. You are making me as a professional look bad. Don't do it. And the documentation was not certified. Okay? We have rights.